Santa María, Maestra de Dios, cielo, santificado seas tu nombre. Santa María, Madre de Dios, ruega por nosotros.
Brujería, la brujería, witchcraft, hechicería, sorcery, la magia blanca, white magic, la magia negra, black magic, as it is known by Spanish-speaking individuals. Brujeria for the Hispanic culture is not a religion like its European Wicca or a movement like its neo-pagan cousin, but more a family tradition and customs which have been passed down from generation to generation. My abuelita, my grandmother, an espiritista, a media unidad, a spiritual medium, and a bruja in her own right used to say to me, "Ay, mijo, tú naciste como un brujo y como un brujo tú morirás. Y cuando te entierren será un aguilare de brujos que te velarán." Which in English could be translated to be saying, "Oh, my child, you were born a witch and you will die as one. And when you get buried, it will be a coven of witches who will attend your very awake." For Hispanic culture, you either believe in brujeria or you don't, but to some degree you respected it, and in many cases you feared it. Many brujos, male witches, and brujas, female witches, incorporate within their traditions and customs elements of Africa, native roots, and European Christian traditions. Oftentimes, brujos practice their magia, and often for their community and the general public. They practice their brujeria and their magia 6 days a week, Monday through Saturday, and often rest and do attend la misa católica, or the Catholic Mass on Sundays, even if it's only to gather some agua bendita, some holy water, for their trabajos or spiritual work. You will find brujas in all rural Hispanic countries within Latin America and in the biggest cities of the mainland of the United States. Wherever there are large groups of Hispanics or Spanish-speaking people, you will often find a brujo or a bruja among them. Many brujos believe that one of the greatest brujos in history was Jesucristo, Jesus Christ. And you will often hear Spanish-speaking brujos, dons y doñas, our abuelitas and our abuelitos, those witches of old, those brujos of old say, "El brujo mayor, ese fue Jesucristo." The elder witch, that was Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, who died in the same manner that witches were persecuted in his name, and died often by the very banner that held his name. Other brujos do their maleficios, their devious works with diablos and demonios, and espíritus from the pits of el infierno. Many include on their altar images and paraphernalia of Christianity. Paraphernalia of Christianity, of Africa, and of native roots. This often confuses their neo-pagan and Wiccan cousins. Many brujos don't view themselves as priests or priestesses of an ancient witchcraft movement or religion. They view themselves as servidores del público. They service the public. Whether it be spiritual healing, divination, removing of curses, removing of lower level spirits, potions, spiritual baths, cleansings, washings, and many things in between. The first archive documented persecutions of witches or anyone practicing witchcraft in the Americas dates back to the mid-1500s. These were known as quemadas, or witch burnings, which occurred on the outskirts of El Castillo de San Cristobal in the old city of Old San Juan, Puerto Rico, which predates the Salem witch trials of 1692 by at least 100 years. These documents, of course, did not include the atrocities that happened to the native Arawak, the Taino, the Mayan, the Incas, and all the natives of the Americas, which were often recorded by two Spanish friars of the time. The first case of a quemada was of a West African slave woman who was burned alive on the stake for having a mayorazgo. A mayorazgo is a tutelary or familiar spirit that lived within her stomach. These quemadas and persecuciones de brujas, or persecution of brujas, continued until the 18th century. The location was known as El Charco de las Brujas, or the Puddle of the Witches, and was there until a school of performing arts was constructed on the very site in the early 20th century. Brujeria, since its ancient shamanic roots, is always growing, always evolving, with its people and with the times. Each Hispanic country might practice differently, but do not view it as a religion, but more so as family traditions and customs which have been passed down generation from generation. All brujos believe in seres and in guías and in espíritus, and have guardian angels and spirit guides. Some even honor patron saints who lived often similar magical lives. Others believe in folk saints not accepted within the Catholic Church. Many believe in angels and in demons and the spirit of the dead and of the ancestors. This alongside with elemental spirits such as duendes and genios. You will find brujos who alongside their practices are devotees of Christianity, Santeria, Congo tradition, native Taino, Arawak Seminismo, Voodoo, Espiritismo, or other folk traditions of their countries. There are some who choose not to follow any religious creed or doctrine, and many who simply view their brujeria or magia as a genetic makeup or as an extension of who they are. This is Sancista Brujo Luis. I am Latino. I'm Hispanic. I'm Boricua. I'm Espiritista, and I am Brujo. I am Latin, I'm Hispanic, I'm Puerto Rican, I'm a witch, and I am here. Honor and respects.